Ladies and gentlemen, we just wrapped up another episode of 3 Shots, 3 Questions.
We did. I'm drunk. A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
Well, I haven't eaten anything.
On this episode of 3 Shots, 3 Questions, we're with MxPx lead singer Mike Herrera. For more than 25 years, they've stood the test of time in the music world, and we find out what's next for the popular punk rock band. Mike, thank you for joining us on 3 Shots, 3 Questions.
Yeah, I like it. What are the shots? What are we doing?
You're in deep South Texas, so
Yeah.
it's tequila. Uno, por favor, blanco. So I'll tell you how the show works. We're gonna take a shot of tequila, I'll ask you a question, and then we'll repeat that for questions 2 and 3.
All right.
You ready to rock?
Sounds good.
Cheers. Yeah, salute. MxPx was formed more than 25 years ago and picked up a legion of loyal fans along the way. How have the fans impacted everything that you do today?
Well, that's a great question because we really have built our business model on how the fans react to it. So aside from just live events, just kind of going straight to the people. The great thing about the internet nowadays is you don't have to guess. You can actually ask people, hey, you like this? What about this? And get feedback. I feel like it's just important to interact with people, to answer questions, to be there. And then there's plenty of times where I'm in the studio and I can't do that. So I'll just hit it really hard for a while and then I'll go away, disappear into the ether, gone. But you know, I'm working on something when that happens usually.
You're ready to take the second
All right,
shot.
let's do it.
Yeah, I know. It's quick. I mean, this is the
Yeah.
beauty of the show. Pa arriba,
Pa arriba,
pa abajo,
pa abajo,
pa centro, pa dentro.
pa dentro.
What are some of the projects that you do other than MxPx?
Obviously, MxPx and my solo stuff keep me pretty busy. I also play bass in Goldfinger, but I do a podcast, and it's different than this kind of show. It's not 3 shots. It's called the Mike Herrera Podcast, and I talk to a lot of my friends in bands and entrepreneurs, business owners, people that are doing something that is interesting to me and hopefully interesting to the listeners. Video editing, I've always been into video editing. Like when I was a kid in high school, I started skateboarding, and that got me into like, okay, I'm gonna make a skate video. And so I started making skate videos, and that's really kind of lent itself to being able to take care of MxPx music and podcast stuff, and I can do all this multimedia.
You were recently on a huge show on HGTV, Fixer Upper.
That was a trip out. It was a dream of ours. My wife and I, we've been wanting to move to Texas for a while, for years. And it really just wasn't in the cards because all the logistics, all the money and the distance, because I'm from Washington. And so she put it on her to-do list to get on Fixer Upper. And I'm just like, okay, I'll do what I can to help. And we actually sent a tweet to Chip and Joe with our family, in the picture and everything, like we're ready to move these babies to Texas. It wasn't a contest. It wasn't like other people were doing that. Out of thousands of people that had submitted to their show, they just chose us for their very last episode. We were just blown away.
This has surpassed everything I could have imagined, honestly. It's been wild and it's absolutely breathtaking, the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly what you said. Boom, out of control. Can't even believe it.
I have this gift for you. Y'all need this book, The Definitive Guide to Being a Texan.
Y'all, I got this book.
You have officially been anointed a Texan, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I've always loved coming to Texas.
But look, with a last name like Herrera, that means that your liver is made to metabolize this shit.
I think so.
What I mean? Yeah, it's genetics.
Salute.
Salute. Here's some great news for the fans. The band is making music again. How did it happen? What's going on?
Years ago, like a couple years ago, I'm writing songs. I'm like, I'm gonna do a Mike Herrera solo album. It's time. And we started doing all these MxPx shows again, having Tom and Yuri kind of back in the fold, starting to practice again for the live shows. It just started to inspire me. And as I started writing all these songs, and I'd bring a new song to practice every week. All right, I'd text an idea to my guys, and they would like have the gist of it down, and I'd walk in and we'd just play it. All right, there's a song. And we just started doing that over the last year. And finally we're like, okay, I think we're gonna make a record. And it's one of those things where we've been a band for 25 years plus now, and it seems like, okay, is all of our good stuff already in the past? And getting into the studio and having them be super excited. See, those guys have always been a little chill, right? And you know, the dynamic has really kind of improved so much over the years. Tom and I used to fight all the time. Yuri used to just like hide in a corner because he didn't want to cause trouble. So now we're all communicating, we're all like making something that we love, and it's just the best thing ever, man. It's hard to describe, but doing this new music with these guys that I've been with for so long really has inspired me to just give everything I got and put it into this new album. So that's what we're doing. We're doing a Kickstarter, we're raising funds, we're self-releasing the album, no record label, and we want to take it worldwide. We want to go all over the place.
Mike, thank you for joining us on 3 Shots, 3 Questions.
Thanks for having me.
Man.
Callan's dirty little secret.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
have some more tequila.
That's right, for real.
I survived.
Dude, he's doing a house show in McAllen, Texas. This is your 4th year here.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
It's a good group of people. You know, getting to see familiar faces, it seems less like a job and more like, hey, this is something we do every year with all our friends. And I'm part of that, not just like the entertainment, but I'm part of like the hangout.
No place to go, let's go to the punk rock show. Darling, take me by the hand, we're gonna see